Have you ever prayed, and heaven just felt quiet? You asked God for something clearly. You waited, expecting a sign, a voice, some kind of direction, but all you got back was silence. That kind of quiet can feel confusing, frustrating, even a little painful. You start to wonder, did God even hear me? But what if I told you that God's silence is not the same as God's absence? What if that very silence you're experiencing right now is actually an answer, just one you haven't learned how to understand yet? Stay with me because in the next few minutes we're going to explore why God sometimes chooses silence, what he might be doing behind the scenes, and how you can respond when it feels like he's saying nothing at all. This might just change how you hear God forever. The Bible shows us, again and again, that God doesn't always speak in a loud, booming voice. Sometimes he whispers, sometimes he moves quietly, and yes, sometimes he speaks through silence. Many of us leave prayer too early because we mistake silence for rejection. But in Scripture, silence often signals something else entirely: preparation, a test of faith, or an invitation into a deeper trust. So let us get into the first reason God might be answering you with silence instead of words. It's a big one. Silence builds trust. Think about it. When God gives you an answer right away, faith is easy. You ask, you receive, no problem. But when God is silent, your faith truly gets put to the test. That silence forces you to stop trusting in his instructions and start trusting in his character. He's teaching you to believe in who he is, even when you can't hear what he's saying. It's like a teacher who stays quiet during an exam. The teacher hasn't abandoned the student. They're quiet because it's time for the student to apply what they've learned. God's silence is often a test of trust, an invitation to prove the lesson. The second reason is that silence can actually make you listen deeper. So often, we go into prayer with our own agenda. We are listening for what we want to hear. We want the quick fix, the clear-cut answer, the immediate solution. But God is after something more profound. He wants surrender. He wants a relationship. Silence has a way of stripping away all the noise and distractions in our lives. It quiets our own frantic thoughts and demands. It teaches our spirit to recognize God's presence beyond just words. Sometimes, God is quiet so that you can finally learn to hear him with your heart, not just with your ears. He's inviting you to tune into a different frequency. Here's the third point, and it's a powerful one. Silence often means God is working behind the scenes. Just because you can't hear him doesn't mean he isn't moving on your behalf. In fact, if you look at the Bible, some of the biggest miracles happened after long periods of silence. Joseph waited years in a prison, forgotten. David waited seasons, running for his life before he became king. Even Jesus waited 30 years before beginning his public ministry. God's silence is often the sound of divine movement that you cannot yet see. What feels like a frustrating delay to you is often God perfectly arranging all the pieces of your breakthrough. He's setting the stage for something amazing. This leads us to our fourth reason. Silence teaches dependence. When God speaks clearly and gives us a step-by-step plan, we become dependent on the instructions. But when God is silent, we have no choice but to depend on him and him alone. Silence teaches us to walk by faith, not by constant confirmation. God is maturing you. He's growing you up. Because mature faith doesn't need constant reassurance every step of the way. Mature faith has learned to trust in the quiet moments, knowing that the guide is still there, leading the way. It's a shift from depending on the map to depending on the map maker. And the fifth reason God might be silent is simply to protect you. Sometimes, telling you too much, too soon, would overwhelm you. If you revealed the whole journey ahead, with all its challenges, you might be too scared to even start. Other times, his silence protects you from acting too early, from moving out of his perfect timing. If God spoke everything all at once, you might rush ahead, panic, or try to take control. His silence keeps you still, safe in the present moment, until the time is right. God isn't ignoring you, he is guarding you. So, what should you do when you find yourself in a season of divine silence? First, don't panic and don't give up. Instead, stay faithful. Keep doing the last thing he told you to do. Stay obedient to his word. Stay prayerful. Silence isn't a signal to quit praying. It's a signal to pray deeper, to press in even more. And finally, stay still. Learn to be comfortable in the quiet, trusting that he is in control. If you are in a season of silence right now, I want you to hear this with all your heart. God sees you. God knows what you're going through. And he has absolutely not forgotten you. His silence is not rejection, it is preparation. Your answer, your breakthrough, might be much closer than you think. He is working for you, even now. If this message spoke to your heart today, please give this video a like so it can reach someone else who really needs to hear it. And for more faith-building messages just like this one, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Before you go, I'd love for you to declare your faith in the comments below. Just type, I trust God, even in silence. Thank you for watching, and may you find peace in His presence.